Hello Vapors, I'm David and we are doing an extended review on the USV Mach 1 Squonk mod. And I say extended because I have had over 35,000 puffs on this mod since I purchased it on July 29th, and today is December the 18th, I believe. Sorry, it's mid-December. So this is the box. Everything in this little box here comes here, and you have USB cable, which is for firmware updates. It's not for charging. You have your little goodie bag for your RDA, and this cute little bottle that the coils came in. And you get this RDA, I believe it's 25 millimeters. And I've only used it a couple of times just to use it because I had it. It comes with a squonk pin, and this is called the Mach 2. And it's not a bad little RDA at all. You have multiple airflow options. So pretty good. But the important part is this guy right here. So like I said, I've used it a lot. So when I got it, I just had shoulder surgery. I couldn't do very many rebuilds. So, and cleaning tanks and stuff like that wasn't really feasible. So I wanted to get something easier. So I ordered this, and I used pretty much this for several months. So this is the Mach 1, and I'm gonna take it apart real quick and show you how it works. The Mach 1 is an amazing little mod, and if it wasn't a Squonk mod, I would probably still use it. So if you notice, there's not a round shape in the bottom there, is other than for the batteries. It uses this odd shaped Squonk bottle, and it's, when you first get it, it's a little tough, and then it weakens to a point, and not much beyond that. It's sturdy. There are some long-term issues with it, but it's innovative because they're fitting this in between the batteries to give you as much compact design as possible. Now, on the back side, you have your door that covers everything, and as you may notice, there are two magnets missing. One of them is right here. The other one disappeared. But for 4 months of use, as much as I've used it, you know, it's still, you can pick it up by the door still almost. So it still holds. USV, the company makes this, has a 90-day warranty for anything. So they actually would have giving me a new mod for this, or at least replace the magnets. So that's covered by their warranty, and it's not really a big deal. I can easily glue that back on. I just haven't. So some of the initial reviews when this first came out, people kind of complained about the door being hard to open and close, and so it is a little bit difficult when there's no batteries in there. But if you look, that edge right there will wear, and it's not enough to keep it from latching, but it does get easier to open, and it doesn't really affect how well it closes. But as you can see, I can open it with one finger, so it's not difficult. Have your 510 there, and I believe this is 28 millimeters, because if you put this RDA, so you can see there's a gap, but I'm pretty sure the ring here is 28. I've never had any issues like cleaning it or anything. I normally just rub it with some paper towel, and it gets very clean. The hole there goes down into this rod, which goes inside your bottle, and this will slide up here, and the bottle seals around that. And as you can see, the rod hasn't flexed or anything. It's very sturdy, and for 35,000 puffs, it's actually pretty clean in there, considering I normally just do like a little surface pipe. The only other thing I can say that bugs me about this mod is this cover. It gets loose. I don't know if you can see it moving. It doesn't really move a lot. There's a little bit of flex, but it doesn't come off. It's just kind of annoying to hear it in your hand clicking, but it's there, and USV will actually cover that in their 90-day warranty as well. But it's just a nice compact mod to have. It takes two 18650 batteries, and honestly, if I could have one improvement, it would be that it would use 2700 batteries, or at least, give you the choice. It looks like there's enough room that they could do that, but it may, I'm sure they had their reason, but that would be my only improvement engineering wise. So I showed you this Squonk bottle. That is actually the second bottle that I've had. This is the original, and I still use it, but if you look, see if I can get it to focus. There we go. See those lines in there? They are on the inside, but I believe those lines are also under here. You can't see them, but it seems to leak when this is in there. For one thing, and the spare bottle comes with a cap, but this one is in the mod, it doesn't fit quite as tight, and there's always a little bit of juice on the door down here when I take this bottle out. And it's just a little, it's like 4 drops maybe. But for the original bottle, I think it lasted a long time. And you can buy a spare one online. I think I paid $5.99 for mine. But it's, you know, and then you have 2 bottles. So we're gonna refill this real quick, and I'll show you some tricks, and we'll vape on it a little bit, and that should do it. So I'm using one of my favorite juices from a local shop here in Albuquerque. And when you fill this bottle, you want it to be where the silicone meets the plastic on the inside. So, and that gives you a little bit of headroom. So if you accidentally squeeze, it won't flood you. And hopefully you can see this. Right at that edge. And the way it goes in, you slide the bottle onto here, it'll grab this, push it up, and then it'll connect. So I'm going to try to do that from the side. And it connects good, it'll hold itself in there. The old bottle got looser where it would come down some after you connect it. But fits pretty good. To remove the bottle, you push down here, and it takes a little bit of pressure. Push it all the way down, and it'll stop. And then you just give it a little, see if I can, it's kind of a little pressure in the middle, and it'll release. So it's not that difficult. As you can see, it's already coming through just from me playing with it right there. I'm gonna put fresh batteries in here. For the batteries, you have positive and negative, and they just slide right in, typically, if I'm not doing it left-handed. So, as you can see, right around, and trick here, you just kind of push back on the hinge, on the latch, push up, and kind of pull forward. It'll lock in there real good. This latch also, you don't have to worry about it locking down like some mods and breaking. It's very free flowing. And then you just snap the door on. And that is a decent little RDA, but I prefer something bigger, so we're going to go with a 30mm Centurion from CCI. And I have some 4mm coils in there, so we can try to push the power. Alright. Yeah. Put a little extra juice in there. Oop, I got a drip. This thing, because it's black, it shows juice and fuzz and stuff, but the finish on it is really easy to clean. It just shows a lot. So this one, it's running at 0.31. It'll probably go up a little bit, and 95 watts. So to be careful with this. So you have these two buttons here that changes this power mode, and I can't remember what the power modes are. I'm sure one of the other reviews mentioned it, but I cannot really tell a difference. I don't know if it's my batteries or I use 30 Qs, so not sure. You press your power button 3 times and you get the menu, and you can do so this turns it off, this changes colors, there's various settings. This is where you do a firmware update. You can turn variable wattage off, and it just, whatever your batteries do, that's what you'll get. You have your temp control, and then power is what I've had it on. I normally I notice a lot of variance with mods when, you know, for battery charge and stuff like that. This one, if there are any bars on your batteries here, you're pretty close to whatever wattage you have, and we're gonna ramp it up. That's why I put those big coils in there. But normally for this size, I just do 95 watts. And I spilled it. I knew that was gonna happen. All right. So that is the Mach 1 after 35,000 puffs, and we're gonna play with it here for a minute and add some more. Alright, excuse me, my throat's a little scratchy, so if I have to cough, I'm sorry. But we're gonna start at 95 watts. Press the squonk. I'm gonna change it over to power mode. Or bypass, I'm sorry. So, bypass mode. And what it does is it will show your volts, and that's it. So, that was bypass. Scratchy throat. So we're gonna go back to power, and I'm gonna put it on 150 or 155. $155. Squonk. And we'll take it all the way up. So 240. That's, I'm not sure if that's what the batteries are doing by themselves. I don't think so, but we're gonna do it. And I don't like a warm vape. So normally that's why I run lower wattage, but it can handle Newport. And I'm dry, but cool. So that's the USV Mach 1. If I can get the light's not right. It's on the side here, etched. It's an outstanding mod. I would not ask for a better dual battery mod than this one. Super consistent, easy to clean. It has normal wear and tear issues, but for 35,000 puffs, I think I can get another 35,000 out of it at least. And it has good battery life. I take it to work every day, and I never have any issues. I really don't have any complaints. So if you're looking for a dual battery squonker that can fit, this is a 30mm, and as you can see, no overhang. You have maybe a couple more millimeters you could fit. Yeah, great mod. So if you don't have one, pick it up. Get you a Cloud Tracer Zinc Centurion version 2, and happy squonking.